So much of childhood sexual and emotional abuse leaves us feeling bad about ourselves. And I think that is the very first thing we must address. What is the truth about who you are? Are you a kind person? Are you a person that's responsible? Are you a person that understands right from wrong? Remember those things. And also remember that if there are adult behaviors that you now engage in that are not necessarily helpful and useful and productive, ask yourself, why am I engaging in those behaviors? Know that it is possible that you are engaging in those behaviors because you had no choice. Perhaps because it helped you to cope with something you couldn't cope then. Know that it is very common for survivors of emotional and sexual abuse to dissociate, to minimize and to deny what's happened. Why? Because it's a lot to take on. It's a lot to deal with. And so know that if you find yourself using substances or engaging in behavior to alter your mood, you may have had to do that in order to be able to continue to live day by day. One of the most important things in healing from trauma, childhood sexual abuse, or emotional abuse is being able to really know not only that this was not your fault, but that today you have more agency than you did then. Today you can do and choose different things. Today, that is, if you're no longer endangered, today you can decide that whatever the activity is that you're engaging in to self-soothe, to self-medicate, to soften the experience, you may not need today. So ask yourself, do I still need those behaviors that were created under an extraordinary amount of stress, of fear, of confusion, of shame, of guilt? Do you still need those behaviors? Do you still need the substances, the things that helped you then to feel better? And as you remind yourself that today you're in a different place, you create room for different options. You begin to take back your own agency. So once again, I repeat, healing from childhood and sexual abuse is not easy, but it is a journey that begins with loving yourself, forgiving yourself, and understanding that the abuse was not your responsibility. And secondly, beginning to reprogram yourself with the truth, finding things to affirm. If you're finding yourself feeling judgmental and negative, maybe you want to affirm that there's nothing to judge. I have done nothing wrong, and I don't have to judge myself. Maybe you want to affirm, I will no longer take blame for things that are not my responsibility. And then watch yourself throughout your days. Notice whether you're taking responsibility for things that are not your responsibility. Undoing those experiences require taking the time to ask yourself, am I actually doing the things that I think I do? Am I actually behaving in the ways that I believe I behave? Is it true that I'm irresponsible or that I don't take care of myself? It is really important to get clear, to affirm, and to forgive yourself. If there's anything you're holding yourself responsible for, it is time to forgive yourself. So is it possible to heal from childhood sexual and emotional abuse? Of course it's possible. Does it take time? Yes. A little piece at a time. So if you're struggling, if you're finding it hard to know what to do, what to offer yourself, and how to begin to reclaim that which was taken from you. A sense of safety, of trust, of comfort, and of self-respect. Know that there are many out here that can support and help you. Support and help you find your way back to yourself, to your whole self. Feel free to like this video, but also subscribe to my channel for more videos and information like this. Know once again that you're not alone. Reach out for help. Call on a therapist, a counselor. Find someone to begin to dialogue with about what happened and to feel the support. Be well and take very good care.